Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on The Flash Season 4. So obviously we had a new trailer drop, yesterday I guess, and I did a breakdown for it. If you have not seen it yet, I will leave a link in the description below if you do want to go check it out. Features some pretty cool stuff that we won't go over in this video. And also at the end of this video, I will be starting up a new giveaway, so be sure to stay until the end of the video to find that out. And I will also be announcing the winner of my previous one as well, so there's a double surprise, I guess, at the end of the video. So yeah, stick around until then to find out if you won, as well as to find out how you can enter the new giveaway as well, which I'm sure a lot of you guys would be interested in.
I couldn't bring myself to sleep in our bed alone.
We lost him, Iris. When HR died, we had a funeral. Maybe we should give us all permission to grieve.
What are we gonna bury, Dad? The empty suit in the lab?
It's up to us to protect this city, because there is no one else.
Just us trying to keep the city safe. We're barely getting it done. We need to bring Barry back.
No. Barry told us to keep moving forward, not to save him.
What is your deal? It's like you don't even want him back.
Are you certain that Barry is even still alive?
Iris, he's gotta be.
You need to believe that there is an answer for every question.
Barry's trying to send us a message, I know it.
You got strength, baby girl. We just need a little faith.
Let's bring our boy home.
I tried to keep going. To keep running like you said. Please come back to me.
You need to prepare yourselves.
Barry?
The Flash.
This guy's no joke. He said he wants to fight the Flash. I made you a new suit. You wanna take it for a spin?
So as I said yesterday, we got a new trailer for The Flash Season 4, but we also got some new promo images for Episode 1 as well, which reveals some pretty cool things that no one really knew until now. I may also be the first one to point out a certain connection to our big bad for the season, obviously that being Clifford DeVoe, aka The Thinker. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I have not seen anyone else mention this, so yeah, I might be the first, so that could be pretty interesting. But the first images to go over regarding episode 1 of season 4 involve Team Flash going into Central City Police Department to meet the newly emerged Barry Allen from the Speed Force. So in this photo we can see Team Flash with Cecile in that room we saw in the trailer, and I think another promo as well. Obviously you can also see that Caitlin is with the team at this point, so she must have come back to Team Flash pretty early in the episode, somewhere roughly in the first 10 to 15 minutes or something like that. Wally is also in this group, but he is actually behind Caitlin, but Jesus, this like stresses the point that Wally really is put behind other characters in the show, doesn't it? We can see a much better glance at the symbols that Barry has been writing down. Ever since the reveal of these, I have been looking forward to what they do with these in Season 4, as they are very intriguing to me. I'll tell you what though, whoever had to do that set design and write all those symbols out, man, that must have sucked. Now here we get our first decent full bodied shot, if you want to call it that, of Barry Allen just after getting out of the Speed Force with his beard and everything. I'm very interested to see if Barry can actually speak properly, or if he will just be speaking like gibberish and making no sense. Just like most of you guys write in the comments that you can't understand a word I'm saying. Grant Gustin, who plays Barry Allen, did say that at first Barry will be a little bit scrambled once emerging from the Speed Force, but he didn't specify whether he is just sort of out of it, so just a bit confused, or whether he can't even string words together and his brain is actually scrambled, which leads to him writing all these symbols down that we can see once again in the background. But going by the way that Joe and Iris are looking upon Barry, they do seem awfully concerned about him. But then again, that could be due to the symbols all over the walls, because if I walked into a room and saw all of that someone that I knew had written down, I would be calling an exorcist. The next few images are of the nighttime encounter between Vibe or Cisco, Kid Flash or Wally West, and the Samurai that we have seen at various points in different trailers and promos. Obviously we know at this point that the Samurai wants the Flash brought to him. At this point we still don't know why, but why ruin that surprise, I guess? So we will have to wait until the episode is out to actually find that out. We do get a shot of Cisco looking upwards, which further drives the point forward that the Samurai will be able to fly. However, we are yet to see that in any of the promos so far, but once again, that could be a cool thing that they want to save for the actual episode. Next up, we have two photos of Joe West and SWAT members of the Central City Police Department facing the Samurai. Now, Joe is looking like quite the badass in these shots, I must admit. We did see these shots in one of the promos around this scene, and they are when the Samuroid actually like takes Iris, which is going to be the whole thing leading up to Barry snapping back to reality, while there goes gravity, and then rescuing her from the Samuroid. However, just before this encounter between Joe West, the SWAT team, and the Samuroid, I actually do think we will see Wally West posing as the Flash and trying to, fool the Samuroid, which of course will not work and will lead to Iris being taken away, but it was worth a shot, wasn't it? But now we move on to the biggest reveals from this promo image drop for episode 1 of season 4, and of course they involve one Miss Caitlin Snow. So the first one is the one I found the most interesting, and the little character drop that I think a decent amount of people missed out on, as I haven't really heard anyone talking about it or anything like that. And that is when we see Caitlin Snow talking to this guy here, who funnily enough is the same guy we saw Caitlin smash like his head into the counter of the bar in a previous promo that was released. In that promo you could see white hair, so maybe Caitlin's hair goes white when she uses her powers. Or maybe she removes this choker thing, which many believe to be holding in her powers, similar to like the bracelets and the necklace she had last season. And then she just puts it back on to go back to normal, I guess, but who knows. But if she did get the white hair only when she used her powers, that would be a cool new version of going Super Saiyan, don't you think? But anyway, the guy that Caitlin is speaking to in this image and that we see slam into the bar in that other promo is known as Novak. But you might be thinking to yourself, Novak, who the hell is that, Pagey? Like, why the hell should I give a damn about him? Well, Novak, or Hunk Novak in the comics, is really the one who set Clifford DeVoe down the evil path to becoming the villain known as the Thinker. DeVoe was up against Novak in court but didn't go through his case, which led him to alcohol, and on one drunken night, when he was drunk, offered his services to Novak, who was a mob boss. Now, DeVoe actually worked for Novak for a while, like I think it was like 10, 15 years or something, before Novak decided that, it's time for Clifford DeVoe to be killed. But Novak was actually tricked into shooting a steel mirror when going to kill DeVoe, causing the bullet to actually rebound and kill himself, so it was seen as a suicide. Now, due to Novak's death, the organised crime in the city went, unorganized, and the higher-ups of the mob bosses voted in DeVoe to be their new leader, which of course is the birth of the Thinker. Now, will Novak play as big of a role in DeVoe's story in the show as it was in the comics? I really don't think so. However, he is set to appear in episode 5 of this season, which is another Caitlin-centric episode, and also the debut of Blacksmith, who will be in control of the central city black market. And I have a feeling Novak will be involved with that side of the criminal underworld. He also does look like he would be in a gang, and this bar Caitlin is in doesn't look like the most family-friendly of places, does it? That episode 5 is also like the Girls' Night Out episode, I think it's called. I think it's Girls' Night Out, where Felicity's coming over, and it does look like it's going to be Iris's hen's night or something, so I might be wrong there, but yeah, so that seems like the episode that Novak is going to be making an appearance in, and it does seem like he will be either working for Blacksmith or be with another mob or gang that, uses Blacksmith's services. But speaking of Caitlin being in a bar, as we can see here, Caitlin is actually working in the bar as a bartender. And I don't really think there is any major underlying reason as to why Caitlin went off and became a bartender. I just think it simply was to get away from science and that sort of field, try and move on into a different life. We can see Cisco here most likely trying to get Caitlin back onto Team Flash. He could just be catching up with Caitlin, but you think he's also saying, yeah, we might want you back on the team. This is most likely going to be quite early on in the episode, as I did mention earlier on in the video, as we do know that Caitlin is present at the attempt to get Barry out of the Speed Force, and then she is also at Central City Police Department when Team Flash meets back up with Barry. But you would have to think that this time spent bartending may have hardened Caitlin up a bit and, made her not stand for anything and just stand up for herself when necessary. Now, we'll leave the link to all of these photos in the description, as well as the Legends of Tomorrow promo pics, because they did release promo images for episode 1 of Legends of Tomorrow season 3. So I'll leave them both linked in the description below. I might do a Legends of Tomorrow video on those promo pics and some other stuff later on in the week, but I'll wait and see if that's going to happen. But now let's get on to the giveaway. So I'll start the new giveaway first, and this giveaway is for the Flash season 3 on Blu-ray or DVD. So all you have to do to be in the running for this is leave a like on the video, be subscribed to the channel, and answer this question, might I say, in the comment section down below, which is, what is your favorite Flash moment ever? So not from season 1, season 2, from season 3 specifically, but over the whole show, what's your favorite Flash moment ever? So yeah, all you have to do is leave an answer to that question in the comment section down below, leave a like on the video, and of course be subscribed to it, and you're entered to win that prize. But now let's get on to the winner from the last giveaway. The prize was once again the Flash Season 3 on DVD and Blu-ray. Since it's been released, a lot of people do like that prize, so that's why I kept it for this week's giveaway as well. Now the question for this giveaway was your favorite character on the Flash, and the winner was INVHD, who funnily enough said Caitlin Snow because she for one is beautiful and smart, and Snow Barry for the win. So INVHD, all you have to do is message me on YouTube and we'll sort out your prize. Yeah, and we'll sort it out. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. As I said, just follow those details to be in the running for that giveaway. Like, subscribe, and of course answer that question in the comment section down below. And I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Goodbye.